Ah, we're live. All right, we're pretty much on time. Or I am. You were actually early. Hi Tammy, how are you?
Good. How's everyone?
We're good. So I am going to just put a little hello here and we'll let people come in because I'm so excited to have you here. And you guys, this is Tammy or Tamanava from Broomsticks Etsy Designs. And a broomstick decides on Etsy. I have a post of it, and also a pay link if you guys want to tip. Any gratuity for whatever we can impart to you, is appreciated. And so Tammy has one on there, and I have a pay link also. But anyway, Tammy, you are so versed in so many things and so creative and have a wonderful shop on Etsy because I'm always looking at it. Hi, Kate. Kate says hi. And you also are a high priestess, Wiccan, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so I'm so glad that you guys, CARLA is had to work. So we knew this was coming up. So I asked Tammy a long time ago, please be on this with me. And we thought it would be so much fun since we're going into a new year. Chinese New Year's coming up. It's February 12th, but you actually kind of start earlier than that with Chinese New Year stuff. So we wanted to give you guys a heads up on all kinds of ways to bring good fortune in. So we'll be talking about Wiccan. We'll be talking about Chinese things that they do, feng shui and all of that. So we thought that'd be kind of a fun class to
Oh,
have. It's a class. It's a show, but we're going to have a class here. And
always looking.
Cathless on YouTube, shout out to YouTube. And hello. And Carlos is in the house. Hi, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
He's such a good networker because he's learning to know everybody and saying hello to them and all of that. That's great. So let's go ahead and get started with what's new with you and your Etsy shop and all of that. Tammy, what's going on?
New year, new revamp. So if you go on the site and you're looking for something, you can't find it, doesn't mean it's not there. I'm just remodeling. My newest thing that I added in today is my newest face mask. I'm now doing them in 3 sets so that you can be prepared in advance. So it's a
I love
limited
that
amount.
one. It's a
It's
themes. It's themes. I love it.
Yes, it's totally themed because most masks last about a month with a lot of wear. So this will get you covered from February, March, and April. So yeah, there's a limited amount on the Etsy store, but please, if you want them, get them while you can because I only had enough fabric to do a small amount. I believe there's 4 sets for the adult and 5 sets for kids. And when they're gone, they're gone.
And you
My other
had the hearts and then the shamrocks and then the Easter eggs.
correct,
I
correct.
love it.
And they cover a lot of different things, but get them while you can. My other thing that I have is I'm still doing my monthly manifest boxes. You can get those on my store as well. And the reason why I don't show those is because they're individualized. So if you order one, I draw a card based off of my meditation for what purpose you need to work on that month. And then I create a box of tools that you can use to simply put a spell working or a craft working together. And then you can make that manifest. So if you need that kind of energy, that punch in your life, go on the site. You can order them one at a time, or I have packages as well where you can save a little money.
Okay, those are on Etsy.
Those are my Etsy.
Oh, I love that. I'll talk about my box in just in a bit. But what a great idea. And especially that you are showing them how to, put it together and how to, use do a spell, which is really great. So, may I ask the price?
The $25 a box, unless you do one of my packages. If you buy a 6-month package, you get one free in there. So you get 6 of them for 5. And if you do 12 months, even though we're already at the end of January, push over to the next year. If you do the 12-month package, you get 10 for the price of, I'm sorry, you get 12 for the price of 10.
You know that's a great deal.
Thank you.
That is really good. I love that stuff. And I love that we're all so creative in doing that. It's so important to, for everyone really to kind of get into the things of dealing with crystals and dealing with candles and doing all that stuff. Because I'm telling you, and I'm sure Tammy can attest to this stuff works.
Definitely.
It does. This manifesting, this doing this, to getting out the energy to the universe of what you want to bring in or what you need to do, whether it's protection or bringing in love or money. And today we're
Mhm.
going to be talking about really prosperity and money. So good fortune is going to equal the cash and all of that. I will. Okay, so we're doing that, but you're not out and about yet with the markets and the craft fairs and stuff yet.
Because of COVID, we've had to postpone our markets. Hoping for February. Hopefully, the second Saturday we'll be able to do it. But check out the Broomsticks page on Facebook. If it's gonna happen, you'll see the post there. Likewise, if it's not gonna happen, you'll see the postponement as well. So fingers crossed, everything crossed. We'll get to go back into doing that.
Also, you guys, please go to Broomsticks on Facebook and follow, and also check her out on Etsy, Broomsticks Designs. And it's always fun because you never know what's going to be in Tammy's shop. Because I fell like head over heels with some, vintage aprons or something you did. And of course, they all sold out. And so you guys grab it when you can, for
There'll be
sure.
new ones coming. Don't worry.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love that stuff. I'm always wearing a vintage Christmas apron.
Oh,
I don't care. I do my own thing. It's very funny. Like you said, people are individualized or whatever. I totally do my own thing. I don't give a flippin' whatever. It's me. And, like some people go, do you know that you still have your Christmas lights are still up in your kitchen? Yeah, they're year round. The snowmen are year round. I'm sorry. Whatever I like is on there. So I
if it
do like
makes
that.
you happy and there's harm to
Yes,
none, don't worry.
that's right. It's not harming you to have my Christmas stuff up. And as you walk through my house, it's always the fall because it's my favorite season. It's
Same.
just the way it is. Let's see. For me, we've got lots of stuff coming up. I have a color breathing, which I love. I have the best story on that. Color breathing class on the 25th. So Monday, you guys. It's like $1.99, $2.99. And it's through Facebook, so you just pay for it and then you get to watch me and ask questions and stuff. But color breathing is so amazing. Oh my gosh, it works. And so I'll be teaching that. So I'm just doing the, random ones. I have Sailor Valentine's next month. Oh, and I have prizes. I was going to bring them here, but they're over there. I'm going to show them on the next show. I have T-shirts I'm giving away.
Nice.
Yes, it's gonna. I splurge. Yeah. And so, and then we have, I'm looking really fast, free readings. I'm going to be doing free readings on Friday. You guys, we're going to completely change everything. Carla got her permanent, schedule. So we're going to be doing Tuesday shows and then with guests, and then Tuesday free shows, free readings. And then I will be doing free readings on Fridays. And then we're looking for an astrologer. If anybody knows a really good astrologer that wants to join having a show, we're looking for another medium and a Reiki person starting in next week, another week after that. So we're trying to really get it well rounded for you guys. Um, okay, so let me tell you about my magic boxes because they're for sale right now. And at the end of the last day of the month, that's it because I limit it. I had it 5. I would only do 5, and now I know I can do 8. And what it is, it's very one-on-one. I do a video of me doing a reading for you for the whole month. That's week 1. Week 2, based on your reading, I do a crystal grid and I do a video of that. And you will see me with your grid and telling you why I did it, and it pertains to you and what those stones are. So you can do this at home if you want. The third week, I videotape me talking. I select a candle from the color, everything, and I might write a sigil in it, depends. And I do a candle ritual for you. And the fourth is an oracle pull, and those are $40 for a whole month. So if you want one, private message Psychicfixes, it's $40 and you will get 4 videos. So anyway, and that's what I'm up to. That's plenty for right now. I'm getting ready to do all kinds of stuff. I am, finishing a patent for a product that I may do a Patreon on, and people will get the product. It's unlike anything in the world, so it's going to be fun. So lots going on, but we say hi to everybody, and we're going to hi, Kimmy, how are you? We are going to go ahead and start. You guys get your pens out and your paper and take notes, because doesn't everybody need to bring in the cash, the money, the prosperity? We want everything to flow. And even protecting the money that we get in and using good, judgment with it. So we want to talk to you about all of that. Tammy, you first get my little story about what happened the first time that I finally. So Tammy, it's like I get all this Wiccan training from the best person, and on and on and on, and then I go on my merry way of the tarot and everything. And then I teach people how to put stuff together, bring money in. But did Debbie do it? Yep.
Of course not.
Yeah. So I was like going like, hello. I need to make something for me. And because as much as I teach and all of that and do ritual tablescapes for people, I hadn't done one little tiny thing for myself. So I go, well, I'm just getting the business together, and it would be great. Sarah says, hey, I'm a billionaire. Yay. She's really good at manifesting money, Sarah is. So what happened is I went and I taught you, Sarah. So what I did is I got just a little platter, because as much as people think I have to have an altar, sure, if you want, if you've got space, or I need a big old table or whatever, a dish or not, or just one thing placed on the table. But I got a little platter, and then I put all those things on, like coins, anything green. I had a green candle. I had a whole nutmeg, and I had, almonds. No, I ate the almonds. I had to put walnuts or something. It was one of those things like, where's those walnuts? Oh yeah. I ate those. And so I had cinnamon sticks. I had all kinds of stuff on there, and fresh dill, because I love dill, and I can't get over to the international market, because for less than $1 you could get a great big swag of it. And so I always had fresh dill. So I put that on there, and I lit the candle, and I set the intentions. This is for prosperity and money to come in for my business. And that was February. I remember that. And I got prosperous, and I've been prosperous ever since then. And I did keep that, refresh it for about a year, and it probably set out longer. And then finally I said, you know what? I've got that flow. That got me started. That brought in money every single day. And I go, I knew that this is crazy works, because it was such a marked difference of the orders coming in and all of that. So I really I'm so glad that we can share this. Sarah said, yes, you did. Yes, I did. She was amazing. She was amazing. Kate has her pen ready. So Tammy, I know that you have some stuff. I do want to show my feng shui cure, you guys. So if you guys didn't get a chance, go back to the videos, and it shows you how to make a cure, a feng shui cure. And the cure actually like takes the one that I made takes any negative energy out of your space. So I had it up here in the office, and you just put a little water in it, and it has Himalayan salt and the yang coins. Yang coins you can get on Amazon. They're real cheap. My girlfriend is from Singapore, and she taught me how to do this. And so it to see how much negative energy I had going, let me bring into the stream this this thing. This is a big jar, and it continues to grow through the year. So when Chinese New Year starts, right before, and every year is a different place to put it, northeast, southwest, a different place in your home. Okay, so you have to consult 2021 as to what this year it's going to be. So I have to get rid of this, and there's a way to get rid of it, but I have to get rid of this for the new one coming in. But in there is a bunch of yang coins, and there's a certain amount. We always like coins in threes or six, something like that. And so this is, you can't see it, but let me see if I can tilt it to show you how much salt, looks like sugar got on there. So I have a little thing under it because you're not supposed to let that salt get on anything. Well, I did. I'll be cleaning it up and doing a little bit of Wiccan good positive stuff in there because you're not supposed to let it go over and do all that. So this was really interesting to do. So go back to my videos, the saltwater cure, and you will see how to make one this year with yang coins and do all that. It's really fun to watch it grow all year round. And that's because the metal and the salt, and you're putting water in. But I'm going with it because I love the spiritual stuff, and my girlfriend was so kind to get me everything for that. So anyway, that is that. And I'm going to move it away. And let me just take this out because we'll be showing you all kinds of things. So saltwater cure is something that you can do, and you should start that in the next couple of weeks. And that just kind of clearing. But we're going to talk about good fortune. Tammy, did you have something to start us off with?
Well, since we're talking about the Chinese New Year coming in, and most people understand that there's some animal associated every year. So this year is year of the ox, which I love because it's my animal. And it's kind of funny because people who are really into this or who have researched, they'll start to look at people by their birth year, by their sign, and be like, oh, so your personality is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, which could be correct or not, just like using the zodiac or other systems. So let me tell you a little bit about the ox. People who are in the ox category are usually strong-willed, strong like an ox, ox-headed, but they're reliable. They're usually fair. They can inspire courage and motivation in others, which is funny because, like you were saying, you do it for others, but you don't do it for yourself. That's typical of an ox also. They can be very calm, very patient. They're trustworthy. They're the type who plan. So your list makers, check and see if they're an ox. 9 chances out of 10 they might be. They're the type who do the motto of speak little and listen much, which is honestly one of my favorite ones. The main thing to watch out for is an ox personality loves a great challenge, but we hate to fail. So that's one of our weaknesses, I'd say. But in the year of the ox, the neat thing is, especially after having all of the trauma and the upsets of 2020, this year, 2021, being year of the ox, we are looking forward to hard work, positivity, dedication, honesty, and manifest. Those are the blessings of the year of the ox. And I can't think of a better animal to work with after what we just went through.
That's right. I just put please share the show because I forget to say that. The ox also is one that grants wishes. So putting an ox statue in your home and stuff There you go. It's going to grant you some wishes. You can use the ox statue for business and place it in the north direction of your home. So I love that. I actually had a girlfriend who had a large home. It was very long, and she had somebody come in. It was all done, feng shui everywhere, flowing water from outside, and then it continued in the master bedroom and went through the whole house. And she
Oh,
had it like a bowl down someplace and all kinds of stuff like that. It was amazing. And they actually were very well to do, by the way. They did well. I was like, okay, how do I get water flowing through my house? Mark, hi, you're a dragon. Somebody else said they were a dragon. A dragon, I do have something on the dragon. Let me see if I have it right here really fast before I start. Dragons you place in the north if you have I have a dragon statue. So get out your compasses, you guys. If you're going to do feng shui and a lot of the Chinese stuff, you do need a compass. But I'm going to tell you, if you have a dragon, it's good to have a phoenix. And I have a phoenix as the Psychicfixes, logo. And that's because you've got yin and yang, and they complement each other. So if you have a dragon, it's great. Put it in the north. Phoenixes like to be in the south, but they're really work well having them both in the house. By the way, I like that a lot. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. We're going to do a little numerology tonight. I did Tammy's. And I told her what number, but you already knew what your number was.
I was
uh,
curious if it would be something different. I was glad it was consistent. Makes me feel good.
yeah, yes. Let me bring in this, and I'm going to see if I can just do a solo layout. Can you hear me, Tammy?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. So you guys, well, let me show you this first. You guys all see that? Anybody tell me what this is?
I know.
Yes, this is amethyst, by the way, you guys. And so this is a gem tree. So you've seen some of them that have different gems here. My Secret Santa for Reddit got me this. And so we have amethyst here. A gem tree is very good fortune to have in your house. And they just stand up somewhere in the corner, and they're supposed to be very, very good for good fortune. So that's something you can get. And I've seen them not too expensive. But let's talk about, we just talked about that platter I did in my house. And so you can, and this is a little Wiccan, get a platter, and I would get green, but my green one is really flat, and I didn't want anything spilling off, and this has a lip in it, so I use this white platter. And that's fine because when we go to color, white is all purpose. Very pure and very, people think of God with the white. So you can get a little tiny dessert plate or whatever you want. But I did put some things in here that have to do with good luck. So, and if you guys can see what they are, and you know what it is, go ahead and comment. But I'm going to tell you because some of the stuff you're not going to get. Let's start over here. And this, I'm going to show you. Let me bring it up to the camera right here. So this is Aquamarine. And Aquamarine is mermaid treasure, which is really cool. But it was a lucky talisman. It was good luck for the sailors. So they had them in their pockets. So this mermaid treasure is prosperity and treasure and good luck. So I have it here. And I wanted to have it with the sea's treasure. Now, the sea's treasures are pearls. And so I have lots of pearls. So I put this really pretty pearl on there because it complemented the aquamarine, the mermaid stone. Okay, there's that. So one thing when I started putting this together, it smelled so good because it's orange and anise. Anise smells like licorice. So anise is also a good fortune thing, good luck. And so I have that around here in different places. And of course, you can see the orange, but this isn't orange. Orange is good, it's good luck. But I happen to have mandarin, and mandarin is wealth. So I have that sprinkled around, and just cut that into little strips. And then you guys can tell I have holly. Holly is a very protective plant, and it's good for Wiccans to use for all kinds of different things, and it's so pretty. But it also has a feature of luck in it as well, and good fortune. So I have ginger, and I sliced off one side of this to make it fresh and fragrant, and that's why it all smelled so great. And then this, you can see like bark. Do you see the bark here? This is cinnamon tree, you guys. The cinnamon tree. So it smells so good. So we have cinnamon bark. You can use cinnamon sticks. You can use powdered cinnamon if you want as well. And then I have turquoise. Turquoise, there you go. Good luck on that one. Now, not very expensive. You can get emeralds, you can get jade, and it's just a lower grade. There's other things in there, but this is turquoise, and it's not that expensive. Now, very, 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 very good for any wealth ritual or anything you're doing is the whole nutmeg. Nutmeg is great. Kimmy got nutmeg, and everybody's doing good at naming all of this stuff. So I just put that together, and I don't think I have anything else. I'm just double checking. On this side, I also have mermaid treasure, aquamarine, and a pearl. And I put this together, and this will last for a long time. And I dry out my orange pills and all of that, and I have a jar of them. And remember, if you dry your own herbs and things, the magic is usually always there, but refresh in 6 months. And so, anyway, these are not dry, they were fresh, but that was part of that aromatherapy, I think, that I just love. But my favorite thing is the star of anise. So, here we have this great, very fortunate platter that you can leave out, and people, it's a conversation thing, or maybe nobody will even think of it. And there you go, you've got some magic going. Now, we always like to set our intention. The intention for this platter is to bring good luck and good fortune into my home. And in the name of who? In the name of God, because God is who I work with. In the name of God, I set the intention for this to be prosperous and wealth coming in and good luck and good fortune. And then I always be in gratitude, thank you, thank you, thank you, or amen and amen. And there you go. It's all set up, and you can keep that for as long as you want out. And that will be very prosperous. You might be super surprised as to what actually happens in your home when you have something like that out there. So I love that. I love this stuff. And then let me look. Tammy, I've got all kinds of things here. You guys, I'm all about manifesting. Like universe I want, that's commanding energy. Universe I want good luck and good fortune to come into my house from for the entire year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. You say it one time, let it go in the universe. Another thing is an affirmation. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Money comes easily and frequently to me. Figure some kind of thing up that's easy to say. Say it 3 times in the morning. Let it go. Put it in the universe and let it bring in. Tammy, were there other things that you do? Do you have like lucky plants or anything like that?
Oh, in our family, we have all kinds of lucky things. We have lucky colors and stones. So, for example, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have this little gree bag, and it's filled with herbs and stones and salt, and it was blessed by a high priest to bring me fortune and prosperity. So it stays near my desk because that's where I do most of my creation and my manifesting. In my work couch, when I do my craft fairs, next to my business cards, I always keep a little lucky gold Chinese cat and a garnet. And that's to keep drawing that prosperity, that wealth, that so that I'll hand out those business cards and it'll generate more income and more prosperity my way.
A lot of
One
a
thing,
lot of people do put the stone in is something in their wallet or their purse.
definitely, a gold coin, gold dollars used to be very popular. Now they're harder to find, but getting one of those and holding it in your hand, putting a little holy water or salt water on it, and just asking for it to bless you with prosperity, and then putting it in your pocket or putting it in your wallet, that's a great charm to have. Just remember which coin it is so you don't spend it, because
Oh,
otherwise you're giving that away to somebody else.
oh yes. Oh my gosh. I can imagine that. The next person goes and gets a lottery ticket, and you're going, "What? Where's my coin?"
Exactly. My dad actually has a special coin for his lotto tickets, and he only uses that one coin, and it brings him luck almost every time.
Oh my goodness, that's great. Okay, I'm taking notes too, but I want to go back to the lucky colors. How do you discern what color is lucky for you?
So that numerology that you were bringing up earlier, a lot of people use those numerology systems, and you can find them on Google. Just type in numerology chart, and you'll see a row of letters and numbers that are associated. You can add up the numbers for your name or your birth date or all of the above. And when it locks down to that one number, well, those numbers are associated with colors. And you can also Google search numerology in color. For example, my number is 6, and my lucky color is actually yellow, which is funny because my favorite color is black, but it's not my quote lucky color. So you can find associations, and if somebody needed it, they can always contact me, and I could do a reading and find out all that information for you as well. But you use those lucky numbers, those lucky colors. And so when you need a boost of confidence, or something's just not quite going right, you need to reset, you start wearing that color, whether it's a fabric swatch in your pocket or a scarf or a whole body outfit, whatever you need. But by bringing your lucky color to you, you're charging yourself with all those blessings, all that manifest, so you can start putting it out there and start feeling better.
Oh my gosh. Okay, because I'm writing all this stuff down. We all need lucky stuff. Well, let's talk about plants for just a minute because if we're talking about Chinese New Year, they love the bamboo. You guys ever walk into the store and they've got the bamboo and it always has red on it and it might have some coins? And so lucky bamboo, a snake plant, a jade plant, potted orchids. You also see that they have orchids. And they like to place them in the southeast, east, and south in their businesses. So we have lucky plants. So I love that. Um, I'm looking at what Sarah. Thank you for posting all that stuff. People are can learn a lot about that. Another thing that my grandmother had, she had a laughing Buddha. It's
Yes.
all like brass, and it had a shiny tummy because even as kids, she taught us to go in and rub
Yeah.
its tummy for good luck every day. So there were little kids and we running in. My grandmother was half Native American, and half a half Swiss. So it was just kind of funny. We go in, but she had it and we rub it. And my son loved it so much. He, recently in the past few years, it was handed down to me. He said, "Can I have that?" And I said, "Yes." So when you come in, he's got bamboo and he's got so we can rub his little tummy and make it nice and shiny. But the Laughing Buddha actually was based on a 10th century monk that was just a jolly, had a great smile. So they fashioned it after him, and so they always said it was very good luck to rub his belly. But let me tell you guys that place if you're an adult and you want it for yourself, place it in the southwest in your home. But if you want your children to have luck, they get to have it placed in the west. So there's a lot of rules. um, Now, we did talk about flowing water where my girlfriend had water coming. She had fountains and water flowing throughout her house, which means like the money will flow throughout the house and be very prosperous. A lot of times they will have the paintings of the water. You have a water fucking painting of any kind of water is good to have throughout your house. Um, Now let's talk about some of the things you see sometimes when I'm a big drifter. I'll see this stuff. Have you guys seen the three-legged toad with the coin in its mouth?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if you have one of those things, the coin has to be the printed upwards. You have to see the printing. So a yang coin will have two different things, and you want the yang part up. And then let's see. And so he's set in the east. But well, that's a dragon. Sorry, I gotta turn this over. Um, three-legged toad, coin must be upwards and put him in the east. So, but at that, I don't know why he has three legs. I guess I could research that a little bit more. But anyway, I saw that so many times where you put in there, and I'm going, well, that's strange. Okay, but that's why. But I want to tell you guys that there is a dragon turtle. And so if you find the statue of the dragon turtle in the thrift stop or something, he goes in the east if you're going to take him home. Now, what happened to me recently, Tammy, is the house, my garden on the side, my sacred space has been overgrown. And then when I had it great, and we had to take a big tree out because the neighbor didn't like, he wanted his view. So my husband took the whole tree out and they pulled it through my sacred space. So my
Oh,
crystals and my keys and my crosses that were hanging from the tree, everything got ripped out. Everything was a mess. And I just let everything, morning glories were everywhere in the tree. And people would come over and go, oh, it's so cool because it's gnarly. It's like, oh, it's so scary in here or whatever. And I'm like, no. One of the things that we have to do and especially when we had it wrapped, we have to reward it. We have to clear it out. We have to make it sacred again. But in feng shui, the new year comes, you have to declutter, right? We have to actually clean our houses, pick up the mess. So energy has a hard time flowing when there's stuff in the way. So you need to really declutter everything in your house. People are going, well, I don't think I'm going to do this. I get it. Um, but one of the things that you have to do, which I had to do, and I'm going to take a picture of my sacred space because I had a bird's bath and it got to where plants were growing in it and it was everywhere, spider plants all over the ground. Well, I had a lot of dead stuff. Please, if in your house, in your yard, cut out the dead stuff. All right. You want to do that, in the winter before spring anyway. But before Chinese New Year, declutter and get the dead plants out. I know I'm bad at that. I was like, there were vines wrapped around my shepherd's hooks and they don't want to come off. I'm like, I waited too long on this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be filming how to, now that I've gotten everything off the ground and I've gotten everything out, is how to really bring it back to life spiritually.
mm-hmm.
And how to hang. I do hang things, keys in, because to me, the keys open every possibility. And the cross is because I am a Christian, and the crystals that reflect light and bring in the rainbows and everything. And then, I always talk about we want to clear, we want to cleanse, we want to bless, and we want to ward. And so I will be, now that I've cleaned and cleanse everything out and get good positive energy in there and really talk to my guardian that's been there going, what is she doing? Make amends to my guardian angel in there and reset everything beautiful in there. Bring the energy in. Bring the spirits in that I want to be in there. And still on the iffy with the fairies, but I haven't invited them yet. They're probably over there being very pissed.
I mean, she gets some good offerings. They'll forgive you.
Yes.
Um,
and then I will ward it, so it will be defended and strong from anything dark coming in, because I decided to put a glass table in there, and this is where you guys will see most my step photographed by my pool. It's now going to be in my sacred space, and it's going to be ritual tablescapes in there and all of that. So that's one thing that you guys can do, is make sure that you declutter and that you please dispose of nicely, recycle our old
Definitely.
plants and grow and get new ones in there. And that will help. And in your home, if you add an aquarium, if you've
Hmm.
always wanted an aquarium, bring that in. That is good fortune and good luck. Also can be very calming, but we want goldfish if you can. Goldfish are very lucky also.
They are.
Um, inside or outside, if you can hang a wind chime, those are really lucky and bring in good fortune as well, the vibes. So have a really nice, the bamboo ones are really good. So if you can get the bamboo wind chimes, that's really good. Do you guys know what food dogs are?
Hmm.
A food dog? So, I mean, you want a food dog in front of your house, Tammy?
We used to have one. My grandmother used to have them all the time. So I know what they are.
Okay, so you guys, you've seen the Chinese lions. You've seen these things that were in front of the houses. They were actually put in front of very wealthy homes, and that was like a status symbol. And so they're like bringing the wealth. Wealth is in this house. Good fortune is in the house. So you can put little Chinese food dogs out. F you, dogs. Oops, food dogs.
Okay.
Uh, Also, good things to have around are turtles. And I have a lot of ceramic turtles out in the patio. And so bringing in luck with turtles, peaches, cranes, and pine tree. That's what they cut out of my backyard, but the babies keep coming. But pine tree, and we use a lot of pine needles and things in our work. Wiccans do as well. So always good to have all kinds of plants in your backyard. And now let's talk about red envelopes. Everybody's been to Panda Express. Honest to God, every Chinese New Year they give out an envelope, and I was there getting it. And have you ever gotten a red envelope, Tammy?
Not from Panda Express, but I have gotten them from Elton's before.
Real ones.
Real ones. Yeah.
Mhm. Panda Express would give you free food. That's why I was there. Um, so I gave so you put money in the red envelope.
Hmm.
If you wanted, I bet you put wishes or anything you wanted, any good vibes, but traditional money. And so I gave my son one, and he put it up on the door jam, I guess, the top of his door, and he just kind of edge it in there all year. He leave it there, but red envelopes with money, you can put them in the southeast, carry them, or put them above your doorway into your home. So, and it's so lucky to give them. Remember, when you give something, you are creating something. You are this wonderful thing goes out to the world when you gift, and then that person is blessed, and it just gets bigger, and it's just better energy and better energy and better energy. So do get your red envelopes. I bought some really neat ones online, with the gold gilt on them and all of that. And I love that because, intention is everything, you guys. If you put down pennies and then you do your intention on it, when you put down silver dollars and you put your intention on it, you tell me which one's stronger. They're the same. Your intention is the magic.
Right.
Okay. All
Right.
right. Now, I did this when I first started manifesting. I went online and somebody put a template in images, and it was a check from God.
Hmm.
So you can print it off and you write it out to yourself, put it on your vision board. It's very lucky because you're setting the intention that God's going to bring you this money. And so, you could use play money. You can do whatever you want. But if you want to put a few coins in that red envelope and gift it to somebody, there you go. You've given them something. Tell them to go ahead and carry it or to put it in Southeast in their home, and or give someone else, give them an empty envelope. Maybe they could give some to somebody else. But that is a tradition always of giving out prosperity and good luck and good fortune to come in. Wanted to go back to dragons. Yes, they're placed in the north and complement with the phoenix. Now, there is a plant called a money tree,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, you guys. Now, when I grew up, there was a man on the corner, and that family had no children, and that man was so cute. Oh, we did get a troll. So let me take that person out. There we go. And let me delete the comments. So, the trolls, you guys, we'll take them out later. Um, that guy was so sweet because he'd had us come over and he told us that he grew a money tree. And so he would throw coins in the dirt. And we'd come over and we would just scream and we'd get the coins. Because back then, Henry candy bar was 7 cents, and I was all about that. I'd have 7 cents. I'd walk all the way down to a little store and get that candy bar. So we always, people talk about money trees. Well, there's actually a money tree plant. And so that is very good feng shui, very good fortune and prosperity to have that one too. Kate has one. Does it work? All plants are God's blessing to us to help the environment, clean the air, and to give off energy of life. And, we have a lot of magic and spiritual things from plants. So that one would be a good one to have. Let's talk crystals. So, Tammy, as far as a lucky crystal or good fortune crystal, what do you think?
I'm all about stones and crystals and things. Like I was telling you earlier, I keep a garnet with my business cards. I've helped people with fool's gold, pyrite,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a great way to draw prosperity your way, especially financial prosperity. Even though it's not real gold, it's all about intention, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a great draw.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, quartz, emerald, jade, any of the green stones, definitely. Um,
Mm-hmm.
can never go wrong with clear quartz, though. It's just like a white candle. It's like
Roasted,
universal.
yeah. I use green aventurine. I use green calcite.
Yeah.
I do like you guys. I didn't think that if you bought an emerald, I thought you had to spend a lot of money. You don't.
No.
And jade, like I can get it at a really, really good rock place, South American Imports, you guys,
Mhm.
in Old Town. If you come to the Whaley House to go to the certified haunted house, go across the street, Coyote Cafe, go to the back, go into South American Imports. You're gonna $5, $6, $7. You'll get yourself an emerald. You get yourself some jade. And I love the clear quartz, Tammy, to boost the intention. Let's make it like a bigger pile of money.
It's a
And
great
but
amplifier.
I even have glass green marbles, you guys,
Nice.
from the craft store. And I always put in it a green container. And I do have a green candle. I mean, why not? And you know what? It's all up to you guys. You guys have to have set no limits to what you do when you do magic because there aren't any. So many people, Tammy, will limit themselves, saying, "Well, this is the only way it can be, and this is the only thing you can use." I'm like going, "Well, I'm so sorry for you because you're missing out on so much." And so, if you were to take the green, I've got a green piece of glass, put it down. Set your intentions. What does that mean? What is that going to bring you? And in whose name are you doing this? And let it go. Let it go. And me, like I always tell people, I do two big tablescapes because I do this for a living. And I'll put one thing on that table with the tablecloth and the other one. I've got the tablecloth. I've got the cabbage, the persimmons, the silver spoons. I've got watermelons, and I've got old 100-year-old glass on there. And I fill it with every herb and everything has a meaning and has a compass on it, everything. And I said, tell me. I put the intention on both of these. Which one's the strongest? And my students go, the one with everything on it. And I said, no, they're both the same.
Mm.
Because how much people want the opulent, because that helps us to visualize. And it seems like an abundance and everything. But if you have that vision that that piece of glass is going to do what you want it to do, it will happen. You
Right.
don't need the big thing, but we do love to do the beautiful thing. I'm Libra. Hello, I'm Libra. I'm Debbie. I'm a Libra. Hello, Debbie. I'm telling you, me and glass. It's I don't know, past life, something or other. But to go and to set your intention, you guys, that is the magic. And if I can tell one thing to you, for the rest of my life, it would be, please know this. It's all about the intention. It's where the magic is, and don't set limits to what you want to bring in. It's amazing. Oh, we're almost going through the time here.
It's been
Uh,
fast.
you can put your crystals anywhere you want. If you're going with the Chinese um, stuff, it's going to be north and east. Okay. You put it anywhere, put it on your plate, put it anywhere in your, wherever you want to go. We will talk about, yes, Kimmy, could you use a green glass candy bowl? I do. I go to thrift stores and they have, just the most abundant place. Now, we talk about colors, and I believe that there's differences in shades of colors, but it's hard to get that emerald green candy dish. It is. I happen to say you have to manifest. Angels, guides, find me that dark green one. And I did find them. And I was like, people were eyeing me. And I'm like, yeah, it's really good. Fine. Get it away. It's mine. And because you're usually getting out light olive green color, that kind of stuff. Any green container will work, and put whatever you want in it. But when I do a tablescape, I have the tablecloth, everything's the same colors in it or the same meanings. The one that I have down here that you guys saw has stars and suns and on it, and it's all meaningful, and that's because that's the business I'm in. But I'm telling you, I will go out and I will get a rock, and it'll be a pretty rock, and I will set an intention and I'll put it out, and there's my magic. So yes, you're right, you can do that. um and then Kate says that your daughter got you some green candles. You know what I like for spells, Tammy? I get any thrift candle can find. People might say it's got bad energy in it, but you know what? I melt it down and I recycle the wax.
Hmm.
So you're heating it up and you're putting a new intention in it. But I use chime candles, spell candles, chime
Mm-hmm.
candles,
Those are perfect.
and yeah, votive. I don't use votive, but a lot of people pour their magic candles, and I hand dip mine. And
Mm-hmm.
but the fact is that chime candles, you can get a little stand. They're all, when you make a magic candle and you're hand dipping, it could be any size. That's why I go to the thrift stores. I buy all different handmade candlestick holders, you name it, because I'll find one that goes in. But chime candles, well, inexpensive as anything. I have a huge box over there, and then the little stand. I have a pewter stand that has astrological stuff and stars on it, and it fits perfectly. And there you go. You can use anything that you want. I mean, I even have some specialized birthday candles. I call them minute candles, because people go, I mean, really, Tammy, the big pillar candle, we have to burn it all the way down past our carving, or we have to burn it all the way down for the wish to come true. I go,
Right.
in what universe do you live? You don't have to do that. So I go, for safety, I anoint minute candles, I call them. Little candles that will just take you a minute, blow it out, you're done. If you really
Right.
want to burn it all the way down, get it bigger than, you know, a little bit bigger than a birthday candle. Birthday candles, okay, but a little bit bigger one. And then just do it. But I like to anoint. I don't use the olive oil because I don't want any more oils in it. So I do use holy water and just do an anointing, set an intention on it, light it. There you go.
It's
And you can
perfect.
also, if you're good, oh, I tell everybody this. So I use a paper clip, a jumbo paper clip. I happen to have them right here. And so you guys, when I carve my sigil, whatever, into my candle, then you don't make it. You guys, I taught this sigil class. Make simple ones, okay, for now. Because
Right.
if you only have a little space, you're going, I don't know. I'm really trying to get the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the tiara. It's not going to happen. So simple thing. Just use this and carve it in, and even your letters straight down. Use a minute candle, a little bit bigger than a birthday candle, and
Mm-hmm.
then just light it, and you can hold it, safe to hold, and set your intention, blow it out, and there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys always be in gratitude after you do any spell. Okay? I don't care if it's feng shui, I don't care what it is. This is the law of attraction of bringing in the stuff to you, and being gratitude is one of the ways to do it. Um,
Exactly.
Okay, you guys. Um, Again, we have a pay link if you learned anything. We accept tips and gratuities or stars. And Tammy, what last words? Because we're about to we've got a couple minutes left.
Uh, all I can say is, everyone, keep doing what you're doing. Good luck. Stay out of your own way. All that talk about clutter and deep clearing, all the things, it's true. You may not want to do it, but think about it. Every piece you move into the proper space, everything you get rid of, you're getting yourself one more step closer to where you want to be. So please, message for 2021, where can you get out of your own way?
Oh, awesome. I did forget that, you guys, one of the things, because I couldn't find my yang coins, is that in feng shui, you tie the coins together. That's one of the things you can do, always three or more. And you use a mystic knot. So you guys can find how to do that. It's an infinity knot, which is an 8 when you tie them together, and long strands of it, and hang them up. And that's super, super good fortune. I did not get to talk about the numbers, Tammy.
I'm not,
Well,
never sure.
I just went, oh shoot, I didn't do that. So we will when I do a feng shui class, we'll do this, because I'll tell you guys what your number is. We'll do that. And it's important because in feng shui, you find out I'm a 5, Tammy's a 6, and it helps you place objects and even face the direction in your office the way that's luckiest, and brings in the good energy. So we'll talk about that another time. So we're going to sign off, you guys. Tammy, you stay on, but I'm so appreciative that you were here
Thank you
tonight.
again.
And Carla will be on. Guys, we got new shows. Monday will be our show. Tuesday will be all free readings. Friday will be all free readings. But we do have to kind of change that. So check our events, because everything's on the events. Okay, Tammy, thank you so much, you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Happy Chinese New Year. It's not here yet, but get ready.